Hi everyone, Neil Balthaser here, and welcome to Ultra Mobility News, where I cover all the good and bad that's happening in the RV industry. This week, Pleasure-way's introducing a brand new model at the California RV show in Pomona, and here's everything that we know about this model as of today. We know that it's built on the Ram Promaster 1500 chassis, which means this little guy is going to clock in at under 17 feet in length, which will mean that this new model will be one of the shortest camper vans available on the commercial market today. We also know that it's not the extended height roof, which means you won't be able to stand up inside of it without the pop top up. But with the addition of the pop top, it does look like the exterior height of the van is going to be around 8 feet, which would mean that it may not be able to park inside garages. Now, the engine specs on the ProMaster 1500 are exactly the same as on all the other ProMasters, so you're going to be getting the front-wheel drive, gas-powered 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine, which delivers 280 horsepower and 260 foot-pounds of torque. It's going to get around 18 to 20 miles per gallon and likely have an excellent cargo carrying capacity. Now, we haven't yet seen the inside, but Pleasure-way has had a similar model in the past, the Traverse, which was a pop top built on the Ford E150 chassis. And if this floor plan is similar, then we may see seating in the rear that converts into a bed and a galley along the driver's side with a sink, refrigerator, stove, and microwave, and possibly a small portable toilet that can be stowed under the sink. This layout will be similar to the Westphalia camper vans out of Europe, built on the VW chassis. So it's an exciting new model, and it will be interesting to see what they price this thing at. If it's substantially under $80K, then this is a model that could open up RVing to a whole new class of buyers who want something stealthy that they can park in their HOA and also built to Pleasure-way's quality levels. In other news, Roadtrek last week announced a partnership with Watt Fuel Cell Corporation to begin incorporating Watt's proprietary fuel cell into select Roadtrek models. The Watt fuel cell is a propane-powered generator that converts standard liquid propane, the kind all of us have sitting in tanks on our RVs, directly into clean, usable energy. The conversion process runs in the background and is capable of producing a continuous 500 watts of power while consuming about half a pound of propane an hour. Keep in mind that the fuel cell isn't intended to directly power hungry appliances like your rooftop air conditioner. We're being told we should think of it more as a huge solar array that's available day or night to create power to recharge your battery banks. Best of all, the entire process is nearly silent. There's no ignition, no combustion, no mechanical turning of cranks, nothing like that. It's a straight chemical reaction. The technology is being introduced in working vehicles starting today at the California RV show in Pomona, so we're going to be learning more, but some big questions still exist, like how efficient is the fuel cell going to be at higher altitudes? And how does Watt deal with the varying levels of contamination found in propane? And most importantly, how much is all this going to cost us? A Roadtrek representative at the unveiling last week seemed to indicate that there will be no additional cost after Roadtrek subtracts out the cost for the underhood generator, volt start, and extra batteries. And if that's true, that's a big deal because it means we finally have an alternative to noisy generators. We're going to learn more in the coming weeks, and I'll do a more in-depth report on the Watt fuel cell in a future episode, but this is all pretty new and pretty exciting. Okay, that about wraps it up. If you've enjoyed this week's news, then give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and then ring that little bell to be notified when news like this drops on my channel. And thanks for watching Ultra Mobility News, where I'm covering all the good and bad that's happening in the RV world. We'll see you again next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.